Hi everyone, this is Mishal Khan, and today let's practice for loop in C++. So basically in for loop today we will try to print out the times table of any number. So let's see, first of all we need to write the basics. H include iostream, then I will leave this one to the last using name space std, then main parentheses, curly braces, open, closed, at the end. No, don't write get ch yet. Okay. Now, first of all, I need two variables. So let's say my first variable is of int type, which is n, and second is again int type, and second variable name is range. Putting a semicolon is very important. Now, first of all, I need to get some data from my user, that what kind of times table you want. So first of all, enter the integer. Which integer for which you want the times table? Cin. Okay, here this integer, when the user give the value to the integer, this will be stored in this variable n. So Cin will get the value from the user and then will store it in n variable. Now again, I need something else from my user, which is the range, like up to which number up to which range you need the times table. So now enter the range, and now cin get the value from the user and save the value in range variable. Okay, now here our for loop begins. So for parenthesis opened, then let me here declare and initialize both the variable I, which is of int type. Let's say int I equals 1. Then I is less than or equal to range. Now I'll explain what am I writing and why am I writing this. I plus plus is an incremental operator. It increments. Now what will this for loop do? This for loop will, first of all, I give the one value to I variable, so it will say that I equals 1. Okay, come to this place, and I is less than or equal to range. The range will be here. Let's say you want the times table up to 20, so then 1 is less than 20, I plus plus. Okay, first I, which means first of all you need to print the I, you need to show the I on the screen. Then after that you need to increment it. This plus plus increment, it increased the value by 1. So now after this the value of I will be then 2, but it will show 1 on the screen. How will this work out? Okay, let's run the program, let's complete it, then you will more see about how it runs, how this thing works. So now see out first of all the number for which you want the table, so that is n. Display that number. Then after displaying that number, you need to times it by what? You need to times it by the I number, this I. So here just write down the I, then it equals okay, it equals I times n, so it will be I times n. That's it. Yeah. Now in the end here we need something else, but I'm not writing it now because we run the program, then you'll see, then I'll add those parts. So just a semicolon now. because without semicolon it will give us some error. Let's save this now. Let's see, let's save it on the desktop until untitled. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's run it. Oh my goodness. There is a spelling mistake, you see. IOStream, so I just missed the R there. Let's write down the R there. It's IOStream. Now let's save it again and let's run it. So here it is. Enter the integer. Let's say I want the times table for the number 47. Enter the range. Okay, I need the table up to 50. Now see, it's gone. Where is it? Where is my program? So for that we need to use something. Like, what do we need to use? We need to use here include. We need to include here a library. So hash include. I left that space empty for this purpose, for this thing that I need to show you first. That's why I used that library, this library, hash include conio.h. And for that, here I will then write get ch colon. Now it will get the character, and it will now pause the window, so then we can see our program, how it runs. Let's see now. Compiling is complete, and now come on, it's here. Okay, so let's say now I need the times table for 145 range, so up to 100 range. Now you see how does it look? Very bad. Why? Because I told you that I need to write something here, but I'm not writing it to show you that how the program will look like when it's printed on the screen. So here ENDL, which means when you print the first line like 45 times 1 is 45, then ENDL line means that now go to second line and print the second one in the second line, then go again next to the second line. As long as this loop runs, it will automatically print every line on the next line because of this. Now you'll see yourself. Let's run it again. Now I need the times table of 129 up to 150. See, 129 times 150 equals this number. So this is your times table. Now because of the ENDL, now every line is in a new line. You can see yourself, and this is how it works. Let's try another number. Let's say now I need a times table for 225 up to 1000. Wow. See, 225 times 1000 equals 225,000. So this is how it works. Okay then, that's all. Thank you.